Okay, now pay attention. I'll show you 9 tricks that bad boys use to get any girl they want. What I'm about to tell you is the holy truth about the bad boy charm that has been a mystery to women for centuries. This secret information will bring out the alpha in you and make you attractive to people of the opposite sex. Imagine you walk into a room and everyone looks at you. Just being in the room with you makes people pay attention. It's as if you have a mysterious and confident air around you. You're not just another guy. You have the charm of a bad boy, which makes her shiver. And here's the thing. It has nothing to do with being rude, cocky, or bad to women. It's about knowing how people are attracted to each other and using that information to win her heart and mind. I'm going to tell you 9 secrets, so be careful. If you do these things, any woman will be crazy about you. If you follow my advice with good goals, you'll be a real man. Number 1. How to give praise in a casual way. A real bad boy knows that flattery doesn't win over girls. Instead, he knows the power of being quiet. When you give a woman a sincere praise on something she worked hard for or did well, you show her that you look past how she looks. She'll be impressed by how deep and interested you are, which will make her wonder why you're not in love with her like other guys. This makes you stand out from the crowd and sparks the interest that makes people want to be with you. Now, let me tell you a short story. Let's call him Jake. He was a friend of mine. He had an interesting way of making people feel good. But instead of giving them the same old lines, he paid attention to the little things, like how passionate they were about art or how funny they were. His praise wasn't about how pretty she was, but about who she really was. And what do you know? It worked perfectly. Women liked him because he saw how special they were and praised their achievements. It wasn't about meaningless words. It was about making relationships that mattered. Number 2. The mysterious appeal of the unknown. A bad boy doesn't show his whole hand all at once. He keeps women guessing by revealing parts of himself in a planned way, like a master writer revealing chapters of an epic tale. By keeping some parts of your life secret, you give off an air of mystery that makes her want to learn more about the parts of your personality she doesn't know yet. In this dance of revealing things about each other, the attraction gets stronger and the friendship gets deeper. Take the case of James. He was known for telling stories that kept women on the edge of their seats. He didn't say everything about himself right away, but he gave hints about his adventures, his interests, and his dreams. As they learned more about him over time, they were drawn in by the many layers that made him who he was. It took time for him to show who he really was, which made their exchanges more interesting. Number 3. The power of surprise to draw people in. Routines can be comforting, but a bad boy loves the thrill of the unknown. Embrace excitement and surprise your lady with last-minute trips, random acts of kindness, and unplanned trips. This exciting energy reminds her that life with you is an exciting journey full of new discoveries. As her heart is won over by the element of surprise you bring, she will gladly join you on this thrilling ride. Number 4. The mysterious power of time. A bad boy knows when to be quiet and when to act. He knows that timing can be a big deal when it comes to attraction. By figuring out when to show affection or put space between himself and a woman, he creates a dance of emotional rhythm that keeps women interested and involved. Timing is a subtle but important part of making a link that sticks. Number 5. The power of authenticity to get you high. A bad boy doesn't hide behind a mask or act like someone else. He loves himself for who he really is and isn't afraid to show his flaws. This openness makes a real connection that really speaks to women on a deep level. When you stop trying to impress her and just be yourself, you give her permission to do the same. This makes it easier for you to share your feelings with her. Number 6. The power of limits to draw people in. A bad boy knows what he's worth and isn't afraid to set limits that protect his time, energy, and feelings. By setting good boundaries, you let people know that they can't take you for granted or treat you badly. Women are drawn to guys who care about their well-being and show that they won't change their values for anyone. Number 7. How desire can make you feel like you can do anything. A bad boy has a bigger plan and goal in life than just meeting or being in a relationship. He is on a journey of self-improvement and growth, always trying to be the best version of himself. This drive and desire are very attractive because they show that you have a plan for your life and aren't just going through the motions. Christopher, a friend of mine, was always working toward his goals, whether it was getting ahead at work or following his own interests. His drive was inspiring, and women were impressed by how hard he worked and how dedicated he was. It wasn't about having things or doing big things. It was about having a strong desire to make a difference in the world. Women who want to be a part of something bigger are drawn to that kind of drive. Just remember this. The road of the bad boy's charm is not about tricking or lying. It's about embracing the things about yourself that make you interesting and special. It's about figuring out what makes women interested in you and using that knowledge to make real relationships with women who like the real you.